Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Listen, we're already having the time of our lives and it's only a couple minutes after 6 o'clock, and especially because we've got somebody so great sitting on our couch. From soul-stirring vocals to genre-defying performances, I'm talking about none other than Mandisi Dyantyis, who has carved out a unique place in South Africa's music landscape, blending together things like jazz and gospel and African traditions into something truly powerful. Now, if you've witnessed this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And this July is set to elevate his sound even further as he joins forces with full symphony orchestras for an unmissable symphonic celebration. Now, before he takes to the stage this morning, we're honored to catch up with him once again right here on Expresso. So please help me in welcoming the incomparable Mandisi to the studio.
Good morning.
Of course, looking the part every time.
I have to show up.
You have to.
I have to show up. It's a special place.
You told me swag don't miss, eh?
No.
It's always,
never.
it's on top of the... Yeah, it's over there.
Everything. Yeah.
Mandisi, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here again.
Yeah.
The last time you were here was maybe like 2 months ago,
Yeah.
I feel. So what has been happening since then? And maybe for people who have been living under a rock and haven't been catching up, what have you been up to?
We went to Kirstenbosch after we were here.
You did?
For an incredible concert.
Sure.
And I sort of tried to stay low. You know, I worked on a theatre production in England, and I came back and I ran the Comrades.
You did what now?
We were in the Comrades, but now we are back with the biggest show that we've ever done. Okay. Symphonic orchestras. The Cape Town Philharmonic has been kind to us, and there's the Egoli Symphonic, and we're stretching the music, you know, in the way that we've always wanted, but we couldn't because, you know, big orchestras, expensive, and all of those things. But I think our audiences deserve that, man. A night of elegance, you know,
my
with the
goodness.
Mandisi Dyantyis.
I love that. Okay, so usually, you know, with like Rihanna,
Yeah.
she's got her people called the Navy, or
Yes.
like Beyonce's got the Beehive.
Yes.
Surely Mandisi's fans are called something.
No, I don't
come
think so.
on,
I don't think, there's nothing official yet, but sometimes they call themselves Amajan, you know.
I love
Yeah, they
this.
call themselves Amajan, you know. And I think I like that, but we haven't reached the stage yet, but we'll get
Nothing
there.
official.
We'll get there. We need to be there.
You need to be there. I love that. I do want to touch on the music, but please tell me more about this Comrades journey. How did you do in terms of time? Were you proud of yourself? How did you celebrate?
Look, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Comrades, I think the journey starts before, like 6 months
Absolutely.
before, and the day is a celebration. Was hard for me this year. I got some cramps, and Comrades, I want to say Comrades is Comrades.
It's not your first.
You know, no, it's my third one
Yeah.
actually. But I enjoyed it thoroughly. Next year I'm back.
Yes.
And I'm sure a lot of people are not happy about that. but we continue. We've already started training now for the summer marathons to come for qualification. So it's always part of it.
I love
now
that.
It's juggling the music and the running.
This is what I'm saying. Not only is he one of the best musicians, but he's now an athlete. He's coming for those gold medals. That's all I'm saying, okay?
Never.
Is it the knees? I know it's the knees they don't allow.
Yes, exactly.
But tell me more about this symphonic journey that you're going on. What is the inspiration behind it? Why did you decide to do this now?
I think it's every musician's dream. You know, you start writing your music in your room by yourself,
Yes.
but you see it in big stages. You see it shared with a lot of musicians, you know, like-minded musicians. But also I think we need to sort of take those stages, you know. Orchestras are known for, there's got a stigma of playing old music and so to bring them into the time, also to take our music and show people that our music belongs in those stages and it fits right in there. And so working on the project has been that for me. You know, it's scary. I was saying to the band, I was like, guys, please help me, you know, protect me, because we're getting into the rehearsal week next week. And I said, guys, please, I need you guys there,
Sure,
in spirit, because
100%.
we've never done it.
We're holding each other.
Yeah. But I've got the guys that I'll be playing with here also as part of the 65, you know. So it's going to be beautiful.
65, you say?
65.
Mandisi, that's a lot of personalities.
If
That's
I
a lot
ma-
of talent. That's a lot of things that could go wrong, but I'm telling you, everything's going to go right.
If I make a mistake, 65 people suffer. So I've had to learn my music afresh now. I'm like, oh, I sing it 4 times. Like normally on stage I can do whatever. 'cause
Right,
the guys follow me.
improvise.
Yeah. No. Now it's 4 times. 3, Steve, 4 times.
4
because
times.
now so that's
Yeah, the conductor
the
there.
conductor. I can't do that. There's 65 souls that are depending on me singing right.
Oh my goodness, and an audience that I know is absolutely going to eat it up. What's coming for the rest of 2025, 2023? We know an album is in the making. Tell me more.
I normally don't do this.
Okay.
But because people are waiting with
Bated breath.
sharp weapons to do harm in my spirit.
No, don't say that.
We are going to the studio this year.
Yes.
We are going to the studio. No dates. But I've been saying to people, before the 31st of December, 12 o'clock, midnight, you will receive an album.
Receive.
But it's a... I think that's the hardest journey, because you have to go back to the beginning and think about who you are.
Yeah.
Not who you've become, but who you are in essence, and why you're right, and why you... And the fact that you are not part of the process. The process, there's nothing that you contribute. The music is there. All you need to do is to capture it and be honest about it, and don't try and curate the music will speak to its people and to its intended people. So that's what I've been going through in the past 2 months. There's a lot of songs, and so you're thinking which one goes in, which one.
Give it all. We'll take it all.
Exactly.
No stress.
That's what.
Yeah, A-side and a B-side, deluxe. We'll take it all.
That's what someone said. Someone said, you're not living in the age of LPs, Mandisi. We can get 20. So I'm like, oh, no. But we'll see. It's a beautiful process. So as soon as we are done with the 3 performances, the focus then shifts into preparing ourselves.
Wow. And we'll be there holding your hand, and then you're going to come back and tell us how it is a record-breaking album. And we're going to get so excited right now, Expresso fam. I know Raul's got some good news for you on the way, but this is the best news right here, that we're even going to experience a performance by the great Mandisi in just a bit. Thank you so much for being obedient to your calling. We appreciate you, and we can't see it right here being witnessed on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Thank you.